Good morning, Centurion. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Caitlin Simmons, and you are watching We Are Centurion TV. We are coming to you live today here from our studio on John Foster. If you do see our very cool boards here behind me on the wall, be sure to give us a hoot and a wave, and we would love to say hello. Today on our show, our guest is my co-host, Seloane, here with me. Hi, Kutlwano. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Caitlin. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So, Kutlwano has a TikTok and a YouTube account where he does educational content from study tips, advice, and an insight on university life. He has over 160,000 followers on TikTok and more than 2,000 YouTube followers. Can you tell us a little bit about how you started Clapback Studies?
Oh my gosh, that's such a long story, hey, Caitlin. Well, I must say, I actually used to struggle a lot in my primary school, like many other students that feel like they don't attain enough results that they want to get. I used to be one of those, getting 50s, failing sometimes, bunking, and by God's grace, I was able to find YouTube creators from America that create content giving study tips, study advice, productivity advice. And then I was like, okay, let me take this serious. Let me try it out. Let me put in all the effort. And the advice that they were giving ended up helping me a lot, right? I mean, there's many factors that got me into wanting to give the advice, but mainly it's because I saw somebody doing it and I was like, okay, now that I've been able to succeed and get distinctions, I was like, okay, let me do it as well.
That's such an inspiring story, and I know personally I've followed a lot of people on YouTube for study tips, and it really did help me out in school. So that's really awesome. Tell us, what sort of content do you focus on exactly in your channel?
Okay, so basically I have a TikTok account, right, which has like short form videos giving study tips to students. Perhaps when your exams are coming up, you'll see me on your For You page because I create lots of content so that I can help you out if maybe you struggle with focusing while studying, maybe you struggle with not knowing how to study for a specific subject, right? Because like you can't study the same way you study for math as you do for English.
Definitely, yes.
Like there are different ways that you must approach it. And basically that's what I do on TikTok. I create short videos that are insightful and hooking so that the students can watch it and see it, And then on YouTube, I create more longer videos where I go in depth about the exact study technique that can help you out. And it's quite different. Yeah.
That's so cool. Do you focus on a specific age group, university, high school? How do you do it?
Well, right now I'm trying to tackle almost all age groups because basically, especially on my TikTok, I'll be creating study tips for grade 8s, and then on the comment section I'll see grade 4s asking for study techniques, grade 7s, and I'm like, guys, relax. But basically, because I give general advice sometimes, it can be applicable whether you are in high school, primary, or even university, right? But I do tend to give specific advice like for grade 8 or for grade 12s. But basically, if you are a student, just hop onto my platform and you'll get advice. Yeah.
So you are in uni right now. Tell us a little bit about what you're studying, which university you go to, how's university life, all those things.
It's actually hard. Oh no, university life, it's not for the weak, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm basically doing my second year in BCom. I study at IIE MSA, and fortunately, by God's grace, I have been fortunate to be chosen to be the school representative for my faculty. Yeah, so it's really exciting. It basically means that I'm representing my entire faculty in staff meetings that are concerning the students, any concerns that they have, and basically it's like the SRC of our university.
Well, that's really beautiful that you're also so involved in the community.
Yeah, because I'm passionate about it, I'm passionate about students, whether it's at my university or just everywhere. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about that. If you want to go follow him, he is on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok at Clapback Studies. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about what kind of content you're going to be bringing to We Are Centurion TV.
Alright, so besides you guys seeing me as presenter, right, presenting some of these shows, I will also be dedicating some time to also give study tips on this channel as well, right? It may be a bit more different because I wanted to be specific to the students that are around Centurion, right? So we'll even mention the curriculums that are being taught in Centurion so that I can give them specific advice. But otherwise, stay tuned for that and it's going to be awesome.
That's really, really cool, and I'm so excited for you to be here and be part of this community.
Yes.
I do want to know, can parents also watch your content?
Oh yes, of course. Parents, if you guys are even watching right now, please do stay subscribing to this YouTube channel, because when the advice is given out there, they can show it to their children, right? So if basically you see me giving study advice on We Are Centurion TV, you can show your child to watch these videos, because sometimes, you know, as kids, they just be kids sometimes and they don't actually see the importance of improving their marks and stuff. But you being the parent, you can show your child the videos and help them so that they can implement the study techniques.
So once again, if you as a parent or as a student, you need some study tips, just need some advice from an older brother, do go watch him on YouTube, TikTok, and follow along here on We Are Centurion, because I think there's some very exciting content coming soon.
Yes.
So now I do want to talk about, we have a little special something for you right now. We recently interviewed Brad Cunningham, aka Cunning Brad, and we are going to show you a little song, and I'm going to ask Arnold to roll that for us now.
The shakers, 18, 2, 3, 4. Thinking about making dollars, not dimes. Gotta remind myself about the plus sign. Lord knows it divided my mind, subtracted all of my precious time. And who do I see coming down the bend? Fame and fortune, my two best friends. I know it's come to me. I can't wait to see myself on TV. We are Centurion TV. Well, I found myself some peace of mind to silence my conscience and quieten my mind. Whatever I seek, I shall surely find. This fame and fortune are friends of mine. 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 When I'm looking in the eyes of little Emily, I realize how much has been given to me. Not only her, I'm talking about you. All of my dreams are coming true. Coming true. And who do I see coming round the bend? Fame and fortune, my two best friends. Lord, I know it's come to me. I can't wait to see myself on TV with KT. You have found myself some peace of mind to silence my conscience and quieten my mind. Whatever I seek, I shall surely find. Fame and fortune are friends of mine. Friends of mine. Friends of mine. Friends of mine.
subscribe to our YouTube channel, as there will be lots more of Brad coming very soon. In other music news, I do also want to mention that Andre Liebenberg, that was on the show the other day, is going to be performing live tonight at Enzo. So be sure to go and have a little pizza or a pasta and go and support him at Enzo's Pizzeria. In other news, I also want to urge you once again to go and read up about the Bella Bill that we talked about yesterday, and go and read up about it. Go and leave your comment on dsouthafrica.co.za. That's dsouthafrica.co.za. If you haven't watched the video we did yesterday about the Bella Bill, be sure to go and watch that and learn more about it. It does affect all the kids, in not only in our area but in the whole country, from the private sector to public schools, homeschooling, every child. So be sure to go and comment on that, as the comments do close today. Now, I also want to remind you that this weekend is the last weekend to register to vote before the elections coming up later in the year. We are trying our best to get an IEC official on the show to come and talk to us about the whole process of how to register and what's going to happen in the voting scene this year. Kutlwano, I want to ask you, have you registered to vote?
Shots fired. Yes. Oh no, sorry. No, I haven't registered. I'm going to register on the 3rd because it's important, and also it's my first time actually going to go vote, so I'm so excited. But I believe that it's really good that you put your voice out there by basically voting. Like just as I was voted in as school representative to represent students, I believe it's important that as young people we gather up and we go and make sure that we vote for the person that we feel represented by. Yeah.
Exactly, and especially the youth feel like their opinion doesn't matter, and that their vote doesn't really matter, they don't have to go vote. But I do want to urge that it is so important for each and every person to go and register over this weekend if you have not done so, and to go and vote later in the year, because your opinion does matter. So you can actually go and check on the IEC website whether you are registered to vote for the elections later this year, and whether you're registered at the right place, because that also makes a difference. So register to vote this weekend is your last chance. Now, I want to give you a little bit of a secret. We are having a very special guest on Friday on the show. Her name is Jade. She's a young artist, up-and-coming artist, who's dropping her first single over the weekend. So we are very excited to have her on the show Friday. So do stay tuned for that. Then I just want to say a big thank you for everyone once again for following along on these live streams every single day. We will be coming to you live on our YouTube channel every day and weekdays at 8 o'clock in the morning. We are here on John Foster. Remember to hoot and wave when you drive past. A big thank you for everyone for subscribing and liking and commenting. We are loving the community that we're building. Remember to follow us on all our socials, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. If you do have anything you would like us to talk about, or any guests that you would like to see featured on the show, you can always comment on our socials, YouTube channel. You can even send us an email. We will link the email in the description below, so you can also email us and we can start building a community here.
Yeah.
I want to say a big thank you once again for Kutlwano for joining us today, and
It's a
we
pleasure.
will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.